Hi, Stampers. It's Lisa. Welcome. I apologize. I didn't do the countdown today because I know I'm running late. It's been a weekend, huh? Anybody else feel a little overwhelmed from everything going on? It is officially Christmas season. I am so not ready. I don't know about the rest of you. But what I have for you today should help, because I figured because it's coming up so quickly, we don't have much time to be working on Christmas stuff. So what I have on my desk here is quick and easy things that we can whip out really quickly. This is one of my favorites. These are really cute as little nameplates or, markers when you're setting a dinner table for the holidays. And it holds 4 Hershey Kisses. We'll be making one of those. And you've probably seen the diaper fold. This is a really cool little quick and easy thing. I have a little gift card holder, different than the one I normally do. And then we have this one that looks kind of like a matchbook holder. And again, this will hold a little treat on the inside, maybe a Ghirardelli square or something like that. So let's get busy. I put you down on my desk. I'm working with some new equipment. I've got a new camera. I've got some new lights. You'll have to let me know if things look a little funky. I've got this new camera mount, but now I've got this shadow down here where you can see my phone. So I got a new light, which I don't know if it's helping or not. But let's go ahead and get busy. Okay, let's start with this one. This is quick and easy. And I loved this paper. This is from our holiday catalog. It is the Hostess pack that you can get. And it is 48 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. That's a lot of paper. And it covers all occasions. And this one, it goes in a random pattern, which works perfectly for this fold. Now this one has a direction, so it's probably not going to be as perfect as the other, but we're going to give it a try. And what I'm going to start out with is I'm going to start out with just folding it diagonally. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it across, and I want it to go straight. And so that's why I'm putting it on my grid paper. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm lining up my grid paper with the point up here on this line. And then I'm putting my other one on here because I want to make sure it goes from side to side and stays on that line. Okay. Then I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line that point over there and then flatten this out. And then this just folds over. And that's all there is to that one. Now, in order to hold it together, I usually put something here. You don't necessarily have to because it does kind of stay together well on its own, but I'm going to go ahead and pop a glue dot right there. And then for this one, I used the double oval punch. And then any small sentiment that fits in it, it's going to work great. So, I mean, how many of those could you pound out, in an hour? You'd have the whole neighborhood done. So that was number one. Number two, let's do this matchbook one. Now I went ahead and worked on my measurements here, so I wouldn't slow you guys down too much because, like I said, we're trying to be quick and easy. So this one is 2 and should be 2 3/8, right? 2 5/8. Gosh. Okay. 2 3/4. I should look at my notes. 2 3/4 by 7 1/2. Okay, my 2 3/8 was this piece. So this is 2 3/8 by 5 3/4. Now my first one was scored at 3 inches, 3.5, and then 6 3/4. So probably this way, 3, 3.5, 6 3/4. Okay, this is going to be our actual matchbook. Now, I have seen several people who do this one, and you can just go ahead and take your Ghirardelli square and set that in here, and then staple it to hold that in there. Or you can just put tear and tape on the backside to hold it in. But I decided to make this little pocket. Oh, the diaper fold? Yes, the first one was 6 by 6. Sorry about that. Okay, so this one, when I scored it, I scored at 2 1/4, 2.5, 2 3/4, 5, 5 1/4, 5.5, and then it's cut off at the end. So it's kind of making this W or a V right there, and then it's making another one over here. Then when I fold them together, this is what creates my little pocket. So I want some tear and tape or glue right along here, something that's going to hold this together. And then I need my stapler. I wonder where I stashed that. Oh. Okay, so I'm just putting tear and tape along that edge. So who has their Christmas tree up? I got mine out of the box. It's up. It's not decorated yet. We spent a couple hours trying to figure out why the lights aren't working properly. We have one of those trees that's supposed to be, if one of the bulbs goes out, they don't all go out. But like a whole section did. And we went and spent the $20 and got the little trigger thing to test it. I don't know what's wrong with it. The lights don't work. I finally broke down and I went to Target and I bought a new string of lights that I can put over the top of it, because it just was not working out. Let's see. Trying to find some paper here that's going to be long enough. Okay, so to decorate this one, okay, since this is 7.5, I'm going to go 7 1/4. So 7 1/4 by 2.5. So our tree is up, but not decorated. Okay, here we go, 7 1/4. When we first got married, we started collecting Hallmark keepsake ornaments. And then every year we would get new ornaments, and the kids would get ornaments that would match whatever they were into that year. And then when they grew up and moved out of the house, they took all their ornaments with them. So they have a whole collection. But it used to be fun every year to unbox them all and hang them on the tree and remember why we got each one. Pencil trees are becoming more and more common. And, I thought about it. I've never liked them before, but I thought, man, for the office, it would fit perfectly back there where my card rack is. The card rack is empty because we've been doing craft fairs. And so the card rack has been disappearing from the office to go there. But a pencil tree would work great back there, don't you think? I'll see what happens. We tend to buy Christmas trees after the season is over because we can get really good deals on them when the stores are trying to get rid of them. What I did with this is I kind of laid it over and then kind of folded around because I don't want to glue it down. You know, I could do this and glue it down, but then when I go to bend it, it might pull a little too hard, and I don't want it to do that. So I'm kind of giving it a little bit of grace. When I glue this down, I want it folded over so that the whatever excess material is needed to make that fold will go with it. Smaller after a remodel. I thought a remodel was supposed to make things bigger. Okay, and anybody that's new, you see everyone typing in hashtag prize patrol. That is because we will do a spin at the end of this show and figure out who the computer picks to be our winner. And that person will get today's project mailed to them in the mail. Okay. So again, I'm going to fold this over and then I'm going to do my glue. And I'm going to fold that again and then add my glue. Oops. A little too much there in the end. Okay, so this is our basic matchbook. And then I have the little pocket that goes inside. Now you can choose if you'd like to. On this one, I decorated the inside. You don't have to. Now I'm going to do this one without that so you can see the difference. So I'm just going to place this down into here. And I want it, you know, kind of centered. But I want it far enough down that the staple's going to grab it, but not all the way to the end. And then this will tuck in. So I want to keep my staple a little low so that there's room for this to pop in there, and that's what's going to hold it shut. Now for this one, I used the Very Best Occasions stamp set. Yes. Sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. And I stamped it onto the Label Me Lovely punch. I love this one. I've been using it for a lot. And it only has one size. And so I wanted it to have a border around it. So I'm going to do one in green and one in white. Okay, so I've got a piece of shaded spruce, which is the color I'm working with here. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Let's see, in shaded spruce. And you can do this either way. You can choose to stamp and then punch, or punch and then stamp. Whatever is easier for you. I have a tendency to stamp first because then I can like maneuver it around in here and decide when I think it's straight. But then I'm going to take this second one and I'm going to cut it down the middle. Now you can cut it either way. You can cut it this way and have the sides come out so you would have a border over there. You know, if I had cut it the other way, the border would go that direction. But I'm going to have it go this way because I had more room up and down than I had side to side. Yep, I did indeed stick my finger in there. Should have got that out of the way, huh? Oh, ornaments in the window with fishing line. That's kind of smart. Helene says she has some Hallmark ornaments. Do you have the Hallmark keepsake ones? And did you keep the box? When I first got them, I had no idea they were collectibles. I mean, sure enough, says that on the box, but you know, what was I thinking? I just thought they were really super cute. It said our first Christmas together, and it was this little log with foxes in it. And I took the ornament off because I gave it to my husband as a gift, or took the tag off. Well, it turns out you're not supposed to remove the tags. Put that on the wrong way. And found out later that we should be leaving the tags on because they're worth more money that way. If we ever decided to sell them for any reason, they're worth more money if they have all of the packaging and the tag. Okay. I put that on the wrong way, but I'm going to go ahead and let that glue dry, and then after it dries, I can remove it with my adhesive remover. I don't want to do it yet because the glue is still kind of wet and I don't want it to smear the ink, but this will take it off later. And then it will get glued to the front of here. So super cute little stocking stuffer. Again, holds the little candy on the inside. So now we're ready for our gift card. Clean up my mess here. It is a pain to take them in and out every year. That's one of the things the kids complained about. We made it kind of a tradition that every Friday after Thanksgiving, we would put up the tree, and it involved taking them out of all of their boxes and all of their tissue paper and putting it all together. And then doing it again when we had to put them away. Okay, so for this one, this is our small little gift card holder, and this is different than the one I've done before. I've done one that opens like this, and then this side folds down, and the gift card stands up out of the middle. You know, it would open all the way. This one actually has a little pocket, and so this time the gift card will slide inside, and then there's a belly band. So for this one, this piece is 6 inches by 5 1/4. And then I went ahead and scored. I came in 3/4 inch from either side. So I stuck it into the trimmer and scored at 3/4, turned it 180, scored at 3/4 again. Come on, light. Aha, there we go. There's some more light. Changes color too. That's kind of weird. So you can see that it's 3/4 inch from either side. And then I scored at 1 1/4 and then 3 3/4. All right, this little skinny part up here, this is going to be my top. That's going to be the section here. And then this is going to be my bottom. This will be the part that folds up. So I want these two pieces to fold in, my centers, but I don't need the top and the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and take our paper snips and snip those out. Has everybody shopped my sale? Have you seen what's going on over there at my store? I am currently having a special where I am discounting the basics. Stampin' Up! Has been having sales, and they're having a new one that's coming out this week. But it's all been on stamps and dies and punches. So I decided that my sale was going to be on inks. So the ink pads, Stampin' Blends, cardstock, and adhesives. So all of those are 20% off if you order them through me. That's a special of my own, not available through other demonstrators or Stampin' Up! Direct. It is my special. So you would contact me directly and I would place the order for you at my end so that I can bill you for the smaller amount. It's a great way to stock up so that you have all the things you need to work with, all of those stamps that Stampin' Up! Has been discounting. Because coming up this week, we get to find out what they are retiring from the July to December mini catalog. Gosh, this light's bothering me. Ugh. One of these days, I'm going to figure this system out, I swear. Ugh. There we go. So you want to shop my sale. And if you're another demonstrator and you're watching, I have a deal for you too. You know how I do a customer appreciation PDF and tutorials that I give away to my customers? Well, I have turned them into PDF tutorials that are for sale on my website. So if you're looking for written directions on a lot of the things that I make, there are, I think currently maybe 28 tutorials on there, and they're sets. So it's a set of 6 tutorials and there's 28 items. So quite a few things to pick from. And they're all on sale 30% off. So instead of being $10 for the 6 tutorials, it's only $7. And so things like the chocolate bar that I made last week, the card with the double doors. A lot of my fun folds have sketches and things in the tutorial. So you might want to check that out. Okay, for this, I have a piece of designer series paper that is 3.5 by 5 3/4. And again, I wanted to make sure that they're going to bend over my folds and not crack. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to do it the same way I did the other. We're going to kind of adhere it and fold it at the same time. And then this is when you would decide if you wanted it to have the belly band, which I'm doing, or if you wanted to have the magnets, because you can put a little mini magnet in between the cardstock and the designer series paper. And then again, down here between there, you would adhere your magnet up here between the 2 layers. Then you would put your second magnet on the back with your mini glue dot sticking out. So it would be magnetized to the first magnet, but have a mini glue dot on the back. Then you would close and let the mini glue dot grab the cardstock here. Then you would fold this over and you would adhere this down. So then both magnets would be buried underneath the designer series paper and would hold the thing shut. And if you're looking for those magnets, they are on my website. If you went to queenbeecreations.net, the magnets are on my menu of shop card making supplies and then other card making things I recommend. You will find the Amazon link for a lot of the little pieces I use in there. But we're going to do the belly band. So I can go ahead and adhere this. Again, I'm going with the non-patterned side because it would, if I got it right side up on one end, it would be upside down on the other. And we don't want that. We want it to look right side up both directions. So I picked a designer series paper that is non-directional. Then I'm going to fold these two sides in, and I'm going to put tear and tape there. We could use liquid glue, but I appear to be making a mess. So I sent out a newsletter this morning that was telling you last chance for my Cyber Monday sale. That is my own sale. And then either Thursday or Friday, the next newsletter will go out that will have the list of everything that will be on sale for Stampin' Up's last chance sale as they announce what's being retired out of our mini catalog, because we're getting ready to get a new mini catalog in January. So Thursday, I will be able to place my order for those, and I will get them in-house, and I will be mailing them out to my customers. So if you have placed an order with me in the last year, then you will get the mini catalog mailed to you for free. I never charge for those. If you have not ordered from me and you wish to, then just let me know. I would be happy to add you to my list. Apparently, I just cannot be trusted with glue today. Okay, so there's our gift card holder. So a gift card will easily slide in and out of there. We'll finish cleaning that up. Eek. See, I made that comment about things being quick and easy, and that's why I'm having these issues, you know. I opened my big fat mouth, and here we are. Okay. Now for this one, I'm using this other sentiment. This is the reason I bought this stamp set, was I love this saying. With a little more sparkle and a little less stress, let's make Christmas this very best. So we have sparkle and we have less stress. So that has me written all over it, don't you think? That's why that was the free set that I gave away at our last online retreat. We did a Christmas retreat the end of October. Laura and I did that together. She is in Canada. I am in the United States. And we are planning our next retreat for January 28th. It's a Saturday. It will be an all-day event. And this time we're gonna have the Facebook group, but we're gonna have all of our training and things on Zoom, because we can give you guys one link and it won't be as confusing, and everybody will get to participate, and they can choose if they want to share their camera or not, but it will make it easier. Oh, my light went out again. It will make it easier for everybody to participate. So if you want in on that, now is the time to just tell me you want in on it. And then we will be ordering the bundles and all the goodies and everything that goes with it in the beginning of January when our new catalog goes live, because some of the goodies that you will get for partaking in that class are from the new catalog. So fun stuff coming up. Now I'm going to color in the holly over here. I thought that gave it a little pop. And because I'm stamped in green this time, I won't need to do that one because it's already green. But we're going to color our holly over here. And this Thursday, we're going to continue our little stocking stuffer. We're going to be doing more 3D items. So I've got a couple of them designed already. I think I'm going to design a few more. Okay, so this is just 1/2 inch wide. If this is 8 inches, it's probably far too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around. And I'm going to kind of guesstimate that I want it to overlap about 1 inch. And then I'm going to cut off the excess. And I'm giving this a loose wrap. I don't want it too tight because the idea is I want to be able to slide it off and on. I don't want it to fall off, but I don't want it to be so tight that I'm not able to slide it back and forth either. So I go ahead and put that about there. Trying to keep an eye on how far down I can go. That's just going to lap over each other. And I'm going ahead and I'm putting the seam in the front because then when I put on my sentiment, I can cover that up. And so then there is no seam at all. I know a lot of people have put the seam in the back, but if we put it under here, it's hidden completely. You don't see it at all. So I thought that was a good idea. And then this little piece right here, this white one, is 1 inch by 3.5. And then this to and from, we have several stamp sets that have that. That's to and from in particular is from the paper pumpkin for this month. This month's paper pumpkin was tags. And so I used those just because they were handy. I know I have another stamp set up there that's Christmas and has to and from, but this one just happened to be where I could grab it. And I used our retired corner rounder on that. And this one I went ahead and left square. An inch, 3.5. And that will go right there. Okay, so I have one more. We're going to do our Hershey Kisses holder. Okay, so I'm going to take the to and from. And I tend to stack them one on top of each other and put them all on the same block. To me, it's easier to make sure that they are lined up when I'm messing with them on the block than it is to try to line them up on the paper when I'm stamping. So I'm a little bit wonky, but I think we can do it. There we go. Okay. There's the gift card holder. Okay, the last one is this little Hershey's Kisses tent. So for that, oh, this light. I need designer series paper and I need some white and cardstock. Okay, so my base for this thing. Oh, I'm really yellow. Okay, this light might need to go back. It's really funky. There we go. Okay, 4 inches by 5.5. And then on the 5.5 side, I'm going to score this at 1.5. And 2.5. And then 4. Then my layers are going to be 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. And then 1 by 3.5. So this designer series paper with the snowflakes, this is from the Kindest Gnomes suite. This one here was from Santa Express designer series paper, as well as this pattern here. This is also Santa's Express. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just burnish my score lines. And then you would adhere your Hershey Kisses right in here. Of course, I don't have them in arm's reach, but your 4 Hershey's Kisses would go there. And then this is going to fold over and adhere to itself. So you would just put adhesive right here. And then we're going to decorate the front. Okay. And then I'm probably going to put the little penguin right here, but that's what it would end up looking like. So there we go. We did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 items that would be great as stocking stuffers. Like I said, I don't have Thursdays totally finished, but Thursday I'm going to be working with this little box. This holds 4 tea light candles or some other goodies. So Thursday we will make that. And I've got this little hot chocolate packet and a candy cane, which is on a desk over there, would sit in here to act as your stir for your hot chocolate. And then I've got one more project, at least maybe 2, that we will also do on Thursday. So just a bunch of really cute, quick and easy 3D items that can be used as table favors, stocking stuffers, gift ideas. When you're looking for something for just the mailman or the hairdresser, any of those little people that you want to give something to, but in this economy, of course, we don't have the money that we wish we had. And so these are quick, easy, inexpensive ways to show people that you care and you thought of them for the holidays. Yes, they were very popular at craft fairs. Good idea. Yeah, the corner rounder is a nice finish. I do like that. It is retired at the moment. We do have a corner rounder, but it's kind of a fancy rounder. It does this kind of scalloped thing. Oh, I don't have that camera on. But it's a little wonky to know how to use. So I will be I'll be doing a tutorial on that one. Is there a tutorial online for these little projects? The ones I did today, I am finalizing up, and it will be on there probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. It shouldn't take me too long to whip that out. I have it kind of started. But yeah, there will be a tutorial. There are, if you go to my tutorial store, it's queenbeecreations.net/store. You can open each one and it will show you the items that are in each one. The Hershey Kisses tent is in the Penguin Place bundle. The deer has the Hershey bar holder. But each one, if you open them up, there's individual photos of all of the projects that are included in those tutorials. And like I said, today they are all 30% off. So go knock yourself out and see which ones you are interested in. I need to do the spin. I want to make sure I don't sign off before I do that. I've been known to do that. So has everybody typed in #prizepatrol? Oh, the Santa and Elves. Yes, that's a cute one. I made a bunch of little 3D projects that coordinated with the cards I did last Monday. Let me share my screen. There we go. And right now I have 11 entries. So hurry up and put in #prizepatrol if you are watching live. And we will spin. There we go. Lois is our winner. Congratulations, Lois. You are today's winner. You earn today's little prizes. So in order to claim your prize, please go to queenbeecreations.net/prizepatrol. It is not a link on my website. You would need to put it in the thing. You would go to my website and in the address bar, put in /prizepatrol, and it will take you to a Google form where you will give me the address of where you would like your little goodies mailed to. So thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you right back here on Thursday to continue our quest for quick and easy stocking stuffers. Thanks. Bye.